Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel called zuzanareacts, where I learn all things Bharat with your help and understand my Slovak Central European point of view. And in today's video, it's going to be kind of a maybe a follow-up on Lakshadweep video, because many of you had mentioned a couple of islands, Andaman and Nicobar Islands. I feel like I can double check. Andaman, yes, and Nicobar, got it right. And you said for me to also explore those. So I am actually super excited. Right now, we actually have a Siberian winter, as some of them claim. So pretty much what has happened, there's no snow, right? So it's like a very false claim when it comes to the headlines here. But it's extreme winds, and it's meant to be -11, but mine, I say 20 years ago, it was like -20. So I'm not too sure why everyone's trying to exaggerate here. But nonetheless, the winds are so extreme, I couldn't sleep at all because of that whole night. So, but I'm super excited to explore that. So what if I change my mind and maybe I want to go to these islands? So yeah, but before we get into the video,
please like this video and click on the subscribe button and turn on the notification. Thank you so much for your support.
Okay, let's hit it.
Andaman and Nicobar Islands. India's tropical paradise is an island group that is sure to give tourists a magical taste of the turquoise water, colorful marine life, untouched beauty, and mysterious jungles. The flora and fauna of Andaman is very rare. Apart from the natural beauty that attracts millions of tourists to this wonderland, the great grand history of the place is sure to entice you as well. If you are planning to visit this peaceful abode, this one-stop guide will make your vacation a perfect one.
Wow. You see? This kind of reminds me of Thailand a bit. I've been to Thailand and I loved it. I've been to Koh Phi Phi. And whatever they're showing, there's like something called Bamboo. Wow, a Bamboo Island, and it's amazing. Let's continue.
While most of the islands are occupied, some remain uninhabited.
Wow.
It comprises of two island groups, the Andaman Islands and the Nicobar Islands, separated by the 150-kilometer wide 10-degree channel. Surprisingly, all of this is a submerged extension of the Arakan Mountains, which lay hidden underwater.
I gotta go there. I gotta go there.
The best season to visit the island group is from October to May. That's when the temperature is pleasant and ranges from 23 to 35 degrees Celsius. If you want to absorb the local culture, watch the tribal dance and art forms, and enjoy magic shows, then come here during the annual Island Tourism Festival. It is a 10-day carnival that mainly occurs in January.
Okay. No January for me.
Ocean lovers, gear up. This blissful place is home to the world's most beautiful islands and sightseeing locations. From one angle, it basks with history. From another, it is a paradise for adventure enthusiasts.
How will I do that?
There's so much to see and experience in Andaman and Nicobar Islands, but if you are on a tight schedule or seeking a list, you must not miss these things at any cost.
Wow.
There are several picturesque and popular islands near Port Blair that can leave you speechless. However, few of them can match the quaint and soothing charm of Neil Island. Visitors prefer this island for its stunning biodiversity, white sandy beaches, unspoiled and pretty coral reefs, and tropical woodlands. Away from the noisy humdrum, Neil Island can serve as a perfect weekend getaway. History is to Ross Island what peace is to Neil Island. Also known as the Paris of the East, the island was named after Daniel Ross, a British marine surveyor. It is home to the remnants of a former British settlement. A tour on this island takes you down the road of nostalgia. Elephant Beach is one of the attractions located on Havelock Island. It is famous for the bright coral reefs and underwater marine sport. It takes around 20 minutes to get to the beach on a ferry, and the sight of the shore alone will leave you fascinated.
Oh my God, this totally reminds me of Bamboo Island in Thailand. I was obsessed. This is a must. Whoa, this is insanity good. Wow. Listen.
Andaman and Nicobar Islands are also famous for their adventure activities, and you should certainly add a few of them to your itinerary. Many people come to Andaman for the sheer delight of water sports. If you want to feel and touch the unique, colorful marine life, Andaman offers many options for you at affordable prices. Havelock Island and Neil Island are specifically flocked by scuba diving enthusiasts. Once you are inside the water, the weight of your body simply fades away and you find yourself in a completely new world. Hordes of fish and sea creatures will surround you.
Are they like, what are they wearing? Wow, that's not scuba diving for sure. That must be something else. Like, let me know what this is because and then there is Nemo. Look at that, there is Nemo. Oh wow. I mean, this is very pretty, although I don't think that there is anything prettier than the Egypt. I've actually talked about it with people when I went to Thailand, and they were like advertising snorkeling and somewhere. I've been snorkeling there, but it wasn't 1/10 of what Egypt had to offer. So I'm not too sure how. I would love to know if any of you know much about this or if any of you have been to Egypt, because I have, and it was out of this world. You couldn't get me out of the water. Literally, my butt got sunburned because I just couldn't get out because it was so beautiful. But even though they were shouting about how amazing it would be in Thailand, it wasn't 1/10 of the Egypt. So I'm actually curious if any of you knows any of the comparison here.
As you do a sea walk. Trust us, it's heaven. There are only two places where you'll be able to sea walk in Andaman: Elephant Beach and North Bay. The enchanting marine world, full of magnificent corals and diverse aquatic animals, will instantly transport you as you dip your head for snorkeling. Elephant Beach, South Button, Tamarind Camp, Neil Island, Kalipur, North Bay Island are some of the famous snorkeling locations. You can choose one according to your convenience. The trekking trails of Andaman are equally beautiful. You are surely going to fall in love with the forests of Andaman. Chidiya Tapu and Kala Pahad are a few trekking destinations that would make you fall in love with the woods and trails of Andaman on foot.
Wow. I don't think I would go trekking.
The sense of tranquility that the islands shower is perfect for recharging one's body and mind. Mount Harriet National Park is the tropical evergreen forest in Port Blair, which was initially a reserve. It is home to 7 endangered species. The Parrot Island near Baratang is famous for endemic birds, especially parrots. Sipi Ghat, Chidiya Tapu, Fararganj and Havelock Island are also places where you can copiously listen to and spot sights of birds in equal variation. There are multiple incredible sightseeing locations in Andaman and Nicobar Islands as well. Cellular Jail is one of the best places to visit. It gives a clear picture of our days under British rule. Britishers used this jail to imprison the political prisoners of India and Africa. Historically, the cellular jail is known as Kala Pani, which translates to black water, pertaining to the fact that the ocean was the only way to get out of the jail, which was nearly impossible. Baratang is a small island located between the South and Middle Andaman and is home to several natural wonders in more ways than one. Mangrove creeks, beautiful beaches, limestone caves and mud volcanoes adorn the landscape of this.
By the way, do you know that I think Slovakia has one of the most caves that there are, at least in Europe? We have a lot of them, actually. Let's continue.
Scenic place. Andaman and Nicobar Islands are accessible by both air and boat. Veer Savarkar International Airport in Port Blair is connected to Kolkata and Chennai very frequently. The island can also be reached by waterways. Regular ships leave from Chennai, Kolkata and Visakhapatnam to Port Blair, and the journey takes around 50 to 60 hours.
Whoa. That's crazy. Okay.
There are all kinds of
Oh my
options
God.
available for different travelers.
Oh my God, like this, if you look at this, right? Like this looks like Maldives. Let's just be real. Oh my God, I had no idea you guys had such beauty over there.
The cost, including food and travel, would be somewhere around 2,000 rupees per day for budget travelers. Eco and concrete huts are examples of budget accommodation.
That's so
For mid-range travelers who are comfortable in large, decent rooms, eat in local hotels, and commute in public taxis, the cost can go up to rupees 3,500 to 6,000 per day. For luxury travelers who book rooms in 5-star hotels and top-of-the-line resorts, eat in fine cafes and restaurants,
Wow.
and commute on privately hired vehicles, the cost would be above 7,000 rupees per day. If you are in for adventure sports, then it will cost you extra with the following distribution. A sea walk would cost you about 3,500 rupees per person. Scuba diving would also be 3,500 rupees per person. A banana boat ride comes at 600 rupees per head, and so does a jet ski ride. A semi-submarine ride would cost you about 1,850 rupees per head, and a glass-bottom boat ride would be around 700 rupees per person.
Oh my God, this is so cool.
The staple diet of Andaman includes rice, coconut, spices, and lots of seafood. Being a group of islands, Andaman is a Zion for food lovers. From cuttlefish, crabs, lobsters, and prawns to the all-time favorite red snapper, you will be in for a real treat. It is also the perfect place to relish multiple cuisines. And yes, don't forget to quench your thirst with a refreshing dose of coconut water from time to time.
You guys, I love coconut water. So the story with a coconut water for me, I'll bore you, is that I absolutely hated coconut water. It was the most disgusting thing you could get here. It tastes like shit. Now, when I went to Thailand on the first night when I've been to PP Island, so Koh Phi Phi, I don't know why, but I just wanted to try coconut water. I don't know. And since that, they gave it to me just like you can see on the screen. And I was obsessed. It tasted nothing, but like nothing like the coconut water they sell here. Like, because until then I was tasting coconut water pretty much out of London, and I thought it was gross AF, like literally gross AF. Now, the real coconut water has nothing to do with the packaged water of the West, and I could not get enough. I had to have it. I absolutely had to. And mind I say, coconut is not my thing. Like, I can eat it, but it's not like my favorite, fruit, whatever. But wow, they have coconuts. Awesome.
Some of the best hostels in Andaman and Nicobar Islands are Kanchan's Nest, Blue Bridge Homes, and My Andaman Sports Hostel.
Okay, they don't. Okay. Outside looking at it, they don't look particularly sexy or appealing. Let's just be honest here.
Some highly recommended hotels in Andaman and Nicobar Islands are Hotel de Pebbles, Havelock Farms Resort,
nice.
Senses Havelock Resort, Reef Atlantis, and Ashiana Residency Inn.
Okay.
The best luxury properties in Andaman and Nicobar Islands include the Havelock Holiday Beach Resort, Lush Green Retreat, Symphony Samudra Beachside Jungle Resort and Spa, Seashell Neil, and Taj Exotica Resort and Spa.
Wow. How long should the trip be? It's a good question.
It would be great to plan a 5 nights and 6 days trip to cover all the main sightseeing activities. A 9 nights and 10-day trip will give you time to explore all the islands and activities at leisure. If you are also interested in diving courses, you need to plan for a 2 to 3 week stay.
Okay, so I believe this is it for this video. You guys, I'm so happy you pointed me to the direction of these islands. It's incredible. Like, it's incredible. I'm sure it's more affordable than Maldives, and it feels like Maldives as well. I mean, in comparison to Lakshadweep, it feels like, at least from Ivana's video, feels like this is like obviously way more developed, and but it almost feels comparable to me. I mean, perhaps it has way more amenities and all that kind of stuff, but with the beauty, I mean, it's just so gorgeous. Maybe I should go there. I don't know. What do you think where I should go? When deciding between Lakshadweep, maybe I need to do one other video of Lakshadweep to decide on where to go. But this has really enticed me. It's so gorgeous, so beautiful, and you could have seen from my expression, I feel like a child on Christmas. That's, I don't know, maybe like child Diwali in India. But man, it is awesome. Like, awesome. I love it. I want to go. And and when they, showed like, and for 10 days, I felt like I saw myself there already for 10 days, chilling on the beach, absorbing the sunbeams, as opposed to my like crazy, freaky, when I look outside, weather, there's no snow, but the wind nonetheless is mental. Oh my gosh, what a beauty you guys have over there. Let me know, any of you that have been there, in the comments, and any kind of recommendation. I am, keep them coming, don't be shy. And she says, so when I'm thinking of traveling in June. They said like from January, no, something from January to May. I felt like, what happens if I go there in June? It will not be good. Let me know. Let me know what you think, because I felt like June is when I want to go. I don't know how realistic this is yet, but that is kind of where my thoughts are going at this present time. Wow. Like videos like this make your days just so pretty and make you feel like, oh, you just want to relax. But yeah, I'm not going to bore you with me talking about amazing holidays anymore. So thank you guys so much for watching this video with me. If you did enjoy, please give a thumbs up, share, like, and subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in the next one. And then please do take care. I'm sending much love. Bye-bye.